Hello children, welcome again for the new session of science, chapter 11, transportation in animals and plants. In this lesson we have already discussed about the circulatory system, blood vessels. We have already learned about RBC, red blood cells, WBC, white blood cells, and again we have learned about arteries and veins, pulse rate and heart, capillaries. Then again one more thing we have learnt, heartbeat. So these are the main points we have already learned up till now, and today we are going to learn excretion in animals. Children, let's begin the session now. Okay children, let's begin the session. Excretion in animals. Recall how carbon dioxide is removed as waste from the body through lungs during exhalation. That all of you are knowing. When we are breathing, we are inhaling and exhaling. Inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. Also we have to recall that the undigested food is removed during digestion. So the food which we are eating digested in the small intestine. After that the undigested food is going into the large intestine. From the large intestine, the waste part of the food material is ejected. Let us now find out how the other waste materials are removed from the body. Now we have already learned about the food material, how it is ejecting from the body, and from this topic again we are going to learn how other waste materials are removed from the body. You may wonder where these unwanted materials come from. Actually, we are not knowing what waste materials are producing inside our body, but it is there. Let us learn now. When our cells perform their function, certain waste products are released. I told you in the previous session, our body is made up of so many cells, and when our cells are functioning, at that time so many waste products are removed. So these are toxic and hence need to be removed from the body. When the cells are functioning, that time so many waste products are producing, and these waste products are toxic. That means it is poisonous for our body, so it should be removed from the body. The process of removal of waste produced in the cells of the living organism is called excretion. So the removal of the waste products from the body, that process is known as excretion, and so many parts are involved in this process of excretion, and these parts included in the excretion process, that is known as the whole together, it is known as excretory system. Okay children, now let us see what is excretory system in our body, how it is working. The waste which is present in the blood has to be removed from the body. I told you when the cells are functioning, so many waste materials are producing. So the waste which is present in the blood also so many waste are there. At that this waste material should be removed from the body. How it is done? A mechanism to filter the blood is required. So we have to remove the waste material from the blood. For that one mechanism it is needed, that is filtration. This is done by blood capillaries in the kidneys, and this filtration of the waste material from the blood, it is done by capillaries in the kidneys. When the blood reaches to two kidneys, we are having two kidneys, that all of you are knowing, and when the blood reaches to the two kidneys, it contains both useful and harmful substances. Listen children, when our blood is reaching to the kidneys, the blood contains useful materials and harmful materials. That means useful and harmful substances blood having. The useful substances are absorbed back into the blood. The waste dissolved in water are removed as a urine. Listen children, in our body every now and then blood circulation is there. When the blood is reaching to the kidneys, the blood contains two types of substances, useful substances as well as harmful substances. And the useful substances are absorbed back into the blood, and this harmful substances, what they are doing, they are dissolved in water and removed as a urine. From the kidneys, the urine goes into the urinary bladder through tube-like ureters. Listen children, from the kidneys, the urine is going into the urinary bladder through ureters. So, this much only from this slide what I am saying. The waste is present in the blood has to be removed from the body. So, one filtration process is needed, that is done by capillaries in the kidneys. When our blood is reaching to the kidneys, the blood contains both useful and harmful substances. So, the useful substances are absorbed back into the blood and the harmful substances are dissolved in water and removed as a urine. And this urine from the kidneys goes into the urinary bladder through the tubes. The tubes are known as ureters. Okay children, let us learn in the next slide more about the respiratory system. Okay, I hope you have understood this much. Children, look at the diagram. That is the human excretory system. Okay, excretion in humans. Excretion in human is carried out mainly by urinary system. It removes most of the waste from the body in the form of liquid called urine. Just now I told you the waste from the blood is removed as a urine. Urine consists of 95% of water, 2.5% of urea and 2.5% of other waste products. So the urine mainly more content of the urine, that is water 95% and 2.5% urea, 2.5% other waste product. Okay, the main organs of the urinary system are, you can see the diagram, which are the organs of the urinary system. Two bean shaped organs at the top, two bean shaped organs are there, they are known as kidneys, and just below that a pair of tubes, that means two tubes are there, one black and one yellowish color, they are the ureters. An elastic sac just below that they are known as urinary bladder, and a tube called the urethra. So this much only the organs of the human excretory system. At the top two bean shaped organs are there, they are kidneys, and from the kidneys two tubes are there, they are known as ureter. Just below that one round portion, that is there, this is known as urinary bladder, and after that the end of the urinary bladder, that is urethra and the urinary opening. So this is about the urinary means excretory system of human. The kidneys are located on each side of the backbone in every one. Where it is located, where does the kidney located? Where do the kidneys located? The kidneys are located on each side of the backbone, just above the waist. So you should know that where our kidneys are situated or located. It is located on each side of the backbone, just above the waist. Their function is to filter waste from the blood. What is the function of the kidneys? The function of the kidneys is to filter waste from the blood. So just like you can use a filter paper to separate solid impurities from the solution, the same only the kidneys are filtering the waste from the blood. It is it is working as a filter. The kidneys work in the same way as a filter only. The kidneys consist of a large number of cold tubes are there, and this type of cold tubes are known as nephrons. Okay children, so this is the excretory system of the human kidneys. ureter, urinary bladder, urethra, urinary opening. These are the organs included in excretory system of the human. And urine, how it is coming? The waste dissolved in water and removed as a urine, and this urine from the kidneys goes into the urinary bladder through one tube that is known as, you can see the diagram, ureter, and it is stored in the bladder and is passed out through the urinary opening at the end of the tube that is known as urethra. And the kidneys, ureters, bladder and urethra form the excretory system. These are the organs of the excretory system. An adult human normally passes about 1 to 1.8 liter of urine in one day. So adult human, generally the urine passing is the amount 1 to 1.8 liter in 24 hours. The urine consists of, I told you, 95% water, 2.5% urea and 2.5% of other waste product. So we have already experienced that we sweat on a hot summer day. Sweating is another excretory product from the body. So generally very hot season. In the hot season we are sweating, and the sweat contain water and salt. We can see that after sweating, when it is drying, the white color is on our dress. That is the white color, that is nothing but it is salt. Okay. Sweat serve any other function. We know that the water kept in an earthen pot is cooler. This is because the water evaporates from the pores of the pot, which causes cooling. And listen children, does sweat serve any other function? One example it is given that we know that the water kept in an earthen pot. So earthen pot, when we kept keeping water, and what is happening? This is because the water evaporates from the pores of the pot. That means after keeping water in the earthen pot, after some time it is cooling. So it is because of this only the water evaporates from the pores of the pot, so which causes cooling. In the same way, when we sweat, it helps to cool our body. So when sweating time, it helps to cooling of our body. So here we have learned two types of excretory materials. One is urine and another one sweat. So these two excretory materials should be removed from the body. And another one, first of all, food materials, that is from the after digestion of the food material in the small intestine, the undigested food is going to the large intestine, from there it is ejected. And the next one is urine, and urine is unwanted, the harmful materials dissolved in blood, it is removed as a urine. And from the kidneys it is going to the urinary bladder through the tube-like structure, that is known as ureters. From there it is going out through the urinary opening. Okay. Second waste removed from the body, that is sweat. Children, these are about the excretory system in human. I hope you have understood this much. Okay children, the previous video, means previous slide, we have already learned about the functioning of the kidneys. We also came to know our kidneys should function properly. Sometimes a person's kidneys may stop working due to the infection or injury. That also you might have heard about, somebody's kidneys are failed. That means due to the infection or any other injury, some person's kidneys are stopped working. As a result of this kidney failure, waste products start gathering or accumulating in the blood. Listen children, if the kidneys are not working, it's very dangerous situation if it is for our body, because the kidneys are filtering the waste material from the blood. The kidneys are not working, what will happen? All the waste material will be gathered in the blood. So what to do for in such situation? Such person cannot survive unless the blood is filtered periodically through the artificial kidney. So if any person's kidneys are failed, in that situation all the waste material in the blood is accumulated. It is very important the waste material from the blood should be removed. So if any patient's kidneys are not working, they have to do it by artificial method. Such person cannot be survived. If it is not done, the person will die. The blood filtered periodically through an artificial kidney. This process is called a dialysis. I think this word also all of you might have heard about this dialysis, because the waste material from the body removed by artificial method. So kidney should function very well in our body, otherwise the people cannot survive, because the in the blood contains so many waste material that should be removed from the body, otherwise the person will die. So if any cases our kidneys are not functioning, this should be, all this waste material should be removed by artificial method, that is known as dialysis. Okay, now move on to the next topic, transport of substances in plants. In the chapter 1 nutrition in plants, you will learn more about the plants. So the plants take water and minerals, nutrients from the soil through the roots and transport to the leaves. But you are already knowing, you have learned from the smaller class also. The plant take water and mineral nutrients from the soil through the roots and give it to all other parts of the plant. The leaves prepare food for the plant using water and carbon dioxide during photosynthesis, because the leaves are known as the kitchen of the plant, because it prepares food for the whole plant by using water, sunlight and carbon dioxide. Okay, you have also learned in chapter 10 that food is the source of energy and every cell of an organism get energy by the breakdown of glucose. All these are the revision points only. The cells use this energy to carry out vital activities of life. Therefore, food must be made available to every cell of an organism. Have you ever wondered how water and nutrients absorbed by the root and transported to the leaves? We are knowing that the root is absorbing water and minerals from the soil and transport to all other parts of the plant. And the question it is asking, have you ever wondered how water and nutrients absorbed by the root and transport to the leaves? How is the food prepared by the leaves carried to the parts which cannot make a food? These two questions it is asking. How the root is absorbing water and mineral from the root, and another thing, the leaf is prepared food, how it is transported to other parts of the plant. These questions it is asking, and now we have to learn the answer of these two questions. Okay children, and these two answers we will learn in the next session. So today I am going to wind up the session now, and I will come with another video with the answer of these two questions. Till then, take care, keep learning. Thank you.